Morning, all. All right, so some news of the day to start things off today, Wednesday, September 21st. Barrett Hayton has re signed with the Arizona Coyotes just in time for camp, of course. It's a 2 year extension worth $1.775 million per season. So, Hayton, decent payday for him. A forward with a lot of potential, and we'll see how things go. Also, Arizona unveiling yesterday that their center ice, the center ice with the two logos, with the Sun Devils logo and the Coyotes logo. That's going to take some getting used to. But hey, whatever you got to do, and that's what they got to do. Toronto news for today: Liljegren is out. He's out 6 weeks. Apparently, had hernia surgery. It's going to take him 6 weeks to recover. So it's not a long term injury. It's going to keep him out for a bit, of course, at the start of the season, but he will be back. Pierre Engvall is injured, missing the start of camp. I didn't see the exact nature of the injury, but they're just saying missing the start of camp. So there's a good chance he'll be ready to go for the start of the season. No extension for Kyle Dubas. So Dubas admitting that at this point he doesn't have an extension in place for next year, and Shanahan has told him one is not coming. And the reason really being that they'll evaluate after this season is done the direction the Leafs are heading. And Dubas is saying he's fine with that. That he is fine with being evaluated on how this season goes and his job security, either being there or not being there based on how things go. So some pressure on Dubas this year. And of course, there's always pressure on Toronto to succeed. At least at this stage in their history, there have been points where the pressure might have been just to be good. Just please be good. Anyways, Colorado has signed Alex Galchanic to a tryout. Galchanic is a player who was he was the number 3 draft pick for Montreal back in the now considered cursed 2012 draft. But Galchenyuk has played his way through numerous organizations. We'll see whether or not he catches on with Colorado. This may very well be his last shot at it, though, right? And I'm not sure that he would fit in with the Avs or if they would end up sending him down to the AHL. We'll see. Brett Ritchie is set to sign a 1-year deal, apparently with the Calgary Flames, that they're going to announce. It has not been announced yet. I would think it's probably around league minimum. But Ritchie coming back, you know what you're getting. Bottom 6 forward, some physicality there, and Flames fans know about him as well. And Zichka has come to terms with the Flames too. 2-year deal worth $762,500 per season. Zichka looked decent last year. We'll see how things go for him this year with Calgary Flames. Or maybe he ends up playing in the AHL. We'll see what ends up happening there. Tryouts, another tryout as well to announce that the Anaheim Ducks brought in Rocco Grimaldi. Grimaldi, of course, a player that I like who played in Nashville most recently. Smaller stature of a player, so of course I'm going to root him on and hope he does well. But Grimaldi gets a shot with the Ducks. Interesting news out of Carolina as well. Jake Gardiner is apparently set to go back on LTIR. So there was talk all summer about how he felt better and he might be good to go, and now, apparently, it looks like that may not happen. He may go right back on LTIR. So we'll see what his status is. We'll see what his status is soon enough. But yeah, so the stadium game coming up between Carolina and Washington for this year. This is going to be the first time that the NHL is going to allow some form of general admission for standing room seats on the field. So I don't know how close they're going to be. I don't know how many they're going to allow. I saw it was going to be in an end zone. But we'll see how it goes. One thing I've always thought watching the stadium, the Winter Classic, all these games, is that the fans are so far away. And I know that from some perspective on TV, it's probably cleaner to have just the field and the ice. But I think there is reason to think that having the fans around that ice surface could be a lot of fun. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes and how many people that adds to what's already going to be a huge payday when you look at how many people you can fit into a football stadium. It's a big part of the reason, I think, why the NHL does it. There's the spectacle. There's the fact that you can broadcast that on TV, and it's a curiosity that'll draw in your more casual viewers. But I also think that the fact that you can put that many people into a football stadium, it has to be a huge cash windfall, right? So we'll see how things go with that game. But let me know your thoughts regarding any of these topics on the board. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.